Dunn dishes to Horford. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Home team ball.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to James. Lays it up off the glass. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Smart. The tray. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Pass to Houston. It's Curry outside. That one's not going to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Pritchard. Smart wide open. He fires. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 10 points for Marcus Smart.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Tatum is physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Cantor, he checked in for Al Horford. Right side Curry. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
His shot's good from Cantor.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
The drive by KD.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Josh Richardson's checked in for Boston.
Josh Richardson.
.46 seconds left here in the second. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 5 now.
This, to me, is an area that Jason Tatum really worked on. That three-pointer now one of the most dangerous aspects of his game.
Pass to Durant. Gervin outside. Here's Curry with the 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 13.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Tanner, high post. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he gets it to go.
Well, you can tell Cantor uses his size to survey the floor, and he's really good at finding the holes in the defense with his passing.
Curry's shot is off. Boston trails by 6. Brown kicks to Smart. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Back to Gervin. The 3. At the clock running down. Sends it home. What a shot.
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's LeBron. That one off the back iron and out. Boston trails by 7. Here's Richardson. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
LeBron passes to KD. Let's go. And Curry the bucket on the assist by KD. Curry's got 15.
As a catch-and-shoot player, Steph Curry is as dangerous as it gets.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Chris Dunn comes in for Smart. And then for Dallas, Anthony Davis is checked in for Fry. Richardson comes in for Bryant. And Trae Young subbed in for Curry. Richardson no luck. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Dallas shooting that first shot from the stripe in this game.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And Brown throws it down.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Williams. Inside Brown. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Dallas calls timeout.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
Dallas making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Curry.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams with the block. Brown the pass to Richardson. And it's KD with the rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And the basket by Curry.
Curry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's done penetrating. Looking to get it going. Richardson no luck.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's KD. Rebound Boston. And here's Richardson. The shot's good. Brown making the point.
Bro, that was so
Richardson's
rigged,
got 4 points in the
dude.
quarter.
You don't fucking miss a dunk like that, Durant.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams. And Smart subbed in for Dunn.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Boston trails by 12. Kanter, high post. To the middle. Here's Williams.
Yes,
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin Durant.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
Grant Williams at the line for 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
For the final chapter, Jason was played by Ted motherfucking White. Ted White is very possibly my favorite Jason Voorhees. Dude was 57 when he played the Shake Man, having already done stunts for decades.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Dallas leading by 12. Down low. Here's Curry. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Richardson against Richardson. Richardson dishes to Brown. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. Brown's got 6.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Smart against Curry. James outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
To the inside. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Enes Kanter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trying to get open is Davis. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Smart. Kanter trying to free himself up. And Smart with the basket on the assist from Enes Kanter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Outside Curry. And here's James outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Filling the perimeter slots are Richardson and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Horford. And it's Smart in the point.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
That's some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Tatum climbs in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Dallas calls timeout. KD's checked in for Ramos. James comes in for Irving. Kobe's checked in for Diallo. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Young. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. It's Smart with the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Dallas leading by 10. To the middle. A nice shot by KD.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Tatum. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Curry finds James. And here's Kobe from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trails by 10. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Curry. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Off target with his three.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Dallas calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
A floater. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Smart.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
To the paint, here's Brown. Good, it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half. Curry is inside. Guarded by Smart. Curry, good.
Well, a performance worthy of an all-time great. And I think at this point we're comfortable putting that label on Stephen Curry.
Now a timeout called by Boston. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Which crowded section wants a free t-shirt?
Defense Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Smart. A three-pointer is right on target. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Marcus Smart stays ready for these moments. When his number is called, the ability to deliver a big-time bucket.
Durant just inside the line. And it falls over the rim and in. And Dallas leads by 5.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry, Durant trying to break free. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 25 points in the game. Tatum backs for 2. It's rebounded by Dallas. Collard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Richardson. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Tatum against Durant, and there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Dallas leading by 5. Smart misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul.
And so here is Dallas.
Team foul.
Outside for Curry. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Curry.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. I tell you, Marcus Smart, ready to deliver under duress, tough situation. What boys.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the away team, Quentin Richardson, 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, an incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
It's Brown on the wing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum's shot is off. Durant finds Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 30.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I wish you happiness, joy. this.
Yo, Sarah with an axe that lodges back to top. He's a tell him to stay by himself.
Got my gloves on.
Good boy jumps the freaking never to return to the movie again. Here's some footage of Gordon Street.
Throwing, you can't miss this.
What a good dog. Jump like that. Tells Rob they done fucked up. This house has got a Jason problem. Oh, and here he is now.
Some action, sit back and watch that bass sit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tang. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally found a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 rings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me, casual pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking. Ain't no more.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Align with live, timeless. Hit a verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak, was taught to teach. Need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe. Bold, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it rain. Bold, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it.
He whacks when he tries to sneak up on him. Lands an awesome hit with the machete and splits his hand apart. God, I love this effect. It's one of my all-time favorites. Like men